When you look up at the night sky, you might notice a bright, reddish star twinkling in the constellation Orion. That's Betelgeuse, one of the most famous and mysterious stars in our galaxy. But what if I told you that Betelgeuse might be hiding a secret, something that even many seasoned stargazers don't know about? Betelgeuse isn't just a giant red superstar lighting up Orion's shoulder. Some astronomers now believe it could be concealing a hidden companion, a second star, orbiting so close and so deep within Betelgeuse's blinding glare that it's almost impossible to spot with ordinary telescopes. This idea has sent ripples of excitement through the astronomy community, because if true, it could completely change our understanding of how massive stars live and die. Imagine this: Betelgeuse, already a cosmic heavyweight, might actually be part of a stellar duo, a binary system. In a binary system, two stars orbit around a common center of mass, locked in a gravitational dance that can last millions or even billions of years. If Betelgeuse has a companion, it could be a smaller, fainter star, or maybe even a compact object like a neutron star or white dwarf quietly orbiting in the shadows. Betelgeuse is hard to miss in the night sky. It's that glowing red dot marking Orion's shoulder, shining with a brightness that can outshine almost every other star in the constellation. Located about 700 light-years away from Earth, Betelgeuse is so massive and luminous that it's visible even from light-polluted cities. For centuries, it's been a favorite target for astronomers and skywatchers alike. To put Betelgeuse's size into perspective, if you replaced our Sun with Betelgeuse, its outer layers would stretch far beyond the orbit of Mercury, Venus, Earth, and maybe even Mars. That's right, our entire inner solar system would be swallowed up inside this red supergiant's fiery atmosphere. Betelgeuse is more than 700 times the diameter of the Sun, and it's so big that if you could somehow fly a commercial jet around its equator, it would take you more than a year to complete a single lap. Pause, playful. Talk about an overachiever. Betelgeuse isn't just big, it's a true cosmic giant, a star that makes our Sun look like a tiny spark by comparison. But even giants can have secrets, and Betelgeuse's might be one of the most intriguing in the night sky. In late 2019, Betelgeuse shocked astronomers and skywatchers around the world by suddenly dimming. For months, its brightness dropped to levels not seen in living memory, sparking wild speculation. Was Betelgeuse about to explode in a spectacular supernova? Was this the end of one of the sky's most famous stars? The Great Dimming, as it came to be known, became a global astronomical event, with people everywhere keeping a close eye on Orion's shoulder. The world held its breath, waiting for a cosmic fireworks show that never came. Instead, Betelgeuse gradually returned to its normal brightness, leaving astronomers with more questions than answers. What caused the dimming? Was it a sign of an imminent supernova, or something else entirely? As scientists pored over the data, they noticed something odd. The patterns in Betelgeuse's light weren't just random fluctuations. There were subtle, repeating changes, almost as if something was tugging at the star, influencing its brightness and behavior from behind the scenes. Some astronomers suggested that clouds of dust ejected from Betelgeuse's surface might be to blame, but others began to wonder. Could a hidden companion star be responsible for these mysterious patterns? The big theory: Betelgeuse could have a secret companion star, orbiting so close that it's lost in the glare of the supergiant's outer layers. If true, this companion could be distorting Betelgeuse's shape, stirring up its surface, and even affecting how and when it sheds its outer layers of gas and dust. Detecting such a companion is incredibly difficult, but new techniques like high-resolution imaging and careful analysis of Betelgeuse's light are giving astronomers fresh clues. Binary stars are actually super common in our galaxy. In fact, most stars in the Milky Way are part of binary or even multiple star systems. Our Sun is a bit of a loner, but for stars like Betelgeuse, having a companion wouldn't be unusual at all. In many cases, binary stars can interact in dramatic ways, exchanging mass, spinning each other up, or even merging in spectacular explosions. If Betelgeuse does have a hidden partner, it could totally change what we think will happen when it finally goes supernova. In a binary system, the explosion of one star can have dramatic effects on its companion, sometimes stripping away its outer layers, or even triggering a second explosion. The presence of a companion could also explain some of the strange features astronomers have observed in Betelgeuse's light and behavior. So how do astronomers search for a hidden star next to a giant like Betelgeuse? They use some of the most advanced tools in modern astronomy, like interferometry, which combines the power of multiple telescopes to create images with incredible detail. By carefully studying the way Betelgeuse's light changes over time, and by looking for tiny wobbles in its position, scientists hope to catch a glimpse of its elusive companion. But it's not easy. Betelgeuse's surface is constantly boiling and bubbling, with huge plumes of gas and dust erupting from its outer layers. These storms can hide or mimic the signals of a companion star, making the search even more challenging. Still, every year, astronomers get a little closer to solving the mystery. If Betelgeuse does go supernova in our lifetime, it would be one of the most spectacular events in human history. The explosion would be so bright, it could be visible in the daytime sky for weeks, maybe even months. And if there's a companion star, the supernova could create a cosmic light show unlike anything we've ever seen. Throughout history, supernovae have been recorded by ancient astronomers, sometimes mistaken for new stars or omens in the sky. But Betelgeuse's supernova would be the first in modern times to be observed with today's powerful telescopes and technology, giving us an unprecedented view of a star's final moments. So next time you look up at Orion, take a moment to find Betelgeuse. Remember, you might not just be looking at a single star, but at a cosmic partnership. Two stars locked together in a gravitational embrace, shaping each other's destinies. The story of Betelgeuse is still being written. Whether it's a solitary giant or part of a hidden duo, its fate will teach us more about the life and death of stars, and about the incredible forces at work in our universe. What do you think? Is Betelgeuse hiding a secret star, or is it just a lonely giant waiting for its final act? Let me know your theories in the comments below, and keep watching the skies, because the universe is full of surprises.